top designer, dead before dishonor, looking like a lick. I ain't give a shit, better come equipped. You gon' have to kill me if you really want it. I keep on taking these drugs, hoping they take me above. I know I'm testing my luck, this like this ain't what it was. Slowly I'm wasting away, don't know how long I can wait. Staring at the reaper, wondering if today is a day. I'm just trying to break bones in the pit. Hard throwing bows, my rings to your lips, give my fist a little kiss. Say it to the 666 in your body to the motherfucking crib. I'm just trying to break bones in the pit. Hard throwing bows, my rings to your lips, give my fist a little kiss. Say it to the 666 in your body to the motherfucking crib. Take your last breath, fall but you have some rest. I'ma split your fucking neck, like the exorcist, let me bless you, bitch. Take your last breath, take your last breath, fall but you have some rest. I'ma split your fucking neck, like the exorcist, let me bless you, bitch. I'm just trying to break bones in the pit. Hard throwing bows, my rings to your lips, give my fist a little kiss. Say it to the 666 in your body to the motherfucking crib. I'm just trying to break bones in the pit. Hard throwing bows, my rings to your lips, give my fist a little kiss. Say it to the 666 in your body to the motherfucking crib.
I might just go black up for the weekend. Fuck around and do too much, wake up a different season.
You people sleep on me like heroin. I was 14 watching niggas shooting, tweaking in the stairwell. Type of beast stay on heroin. Can't believe I'm in my motherfucking well, saying prayers. You people sleep on me like heroin. I was 14 watching niggas shooting, tweaking in the stairwell. Type of beast stay on heroin. Can't believe I'm in my motherfucking well, saying prayers. I seen people die before my eyes, I won't forget that shit. I was just walking to school and then the Fenny got on lit. But I didn't have a phone, I couldn't call an ambulance. So I left them there and went to smoking ghost the class instead. The government gon' make my fucking skin crawl. They'll pay to arrest us, but they won't pay for our meds, dawg. They'll say we need help, but then they'll never fucking help us. Why I pay my taxes if they ain't gon' split the bread up? Fuck! Valley might as well as run for parliament. Motherfuck the system, I don't wanna be a part of it. I don't wanna live in this environment, it's too toxic. I'ma get a bag of buy island on some Tupac shit. Look at me now, Valley know too much, they bullet for West, so they gunning me down. Bitch, I don't care, I keep bigger amounts. My clip the base, I got 100 rounds. I feel like Neymar, I bet with a bounce. Shotty get naked when niggas on my sounds. You niggas don't need to shit loud. I tell my shit on the top that loud. This weekend, baby wanna party with the demons. I might just go black out for the weekend. Fuck around and do too much, wake up a different season. Baby wanna party with the demons. I might just go black out for the weekend. Fuck around and do too much, wake up a different season. You people sleep on me like heroin. I was 14 watching niggas shooting,
Run it back,
tweaking in the
run it back, run it
stairwell.
back. I don't think y'all heard him enough. I don't think y'all heard him enough.
I might just go black up for the weekend. Fuck around and do too much, wake up a different season.
You people sleep on me like heroin. I was 14 watching niggas shooting, tweaking in the stairwell. Type of beast stay on heroin. Can't believe I'm in my motherfucking well, saying prayers. You people sleep on me like heroin. I was 14 watching niggas shooting, tweaking in the stairwell. Type of beast stay on heroin. Can't believe I'm in my motherfucking well, saying prayers. I seen people die before my eyes, I won't forget that shit. I was just walking to school and then the Fenny got on lit. But I didn't have a phone, I couldn't call an ambulance. So I left them there and went to smoking ghost the class instead. The government gon' make my fucking skin crawl. They'll pay to arrest us, but they won't pay for our meds, dawg. They'll say we need help, but then they'll never fucking help us. Why I pay my taxes if they ain't gon' split the bread up? Fuck! Valley might as well as run for parliament. Motherfuck the system, I don't wanna be a part of it. I don't wanna live in this environment, it's too toxic. I'ma get a back.
Fuck this shit, bro. Fuck this shit. Oh, man. Oh, Niall, there's bigger things than the football right now. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. All right. Welcome to the Gab Show, or not the Gab Show, bro. Listen, okay? Arsenal lost. I get it, okay? I am nervous. 4 points up on top of the EPL, but that's not what we're here for. Welcome to the Monday show, number 4. Today's a little bit different. Not even gonna lie. Just a bit. I normally get nervous before I stream. Like, I'm still new to it, and I genuinely, it feels like the most vulnerable form of media. And today I am getting really vulnerable about a really controversial topic. I mean, look at what's behind me. But in my mind, it's too black and white to not bring to light. I know this is usually a music show, but unfortunately, for the first hour or so, we're not going to be talking about music. Some things more important actually happened this weekend, and I feel like it needs to be brought to the attention of those who are uninformed. For those who do not know, if you've been living under a rock, you've somehow not seen, ICE killed an innocent man in Minneapolis this weekend. That is the second time they've killed someone this year. It was an innocent bystander the first time in Renee Good, and it was an innocent bystander the second time in Alex Preddy. This cannot stand. This cannot stand. And the reason I'm talking about this is because it's come to my attention that people just did not know this was the plan all along. I have a list of names here that I will address later, but they apparently did not know somehow that this was the plan all along from this administration. And I feel, as someone who is informed, in a position where I have a micro platform to at least try and speak up and at least try and even educate some people as to what the hell is going on right now. Okay? So, let's start with this. So over the weekend, obviously, we have this situation in Minneapolis. I'm not going to show any video because it just, I have one video, but it's really tame. I don't want to trigger anybody, but I want you guys to take in this information. So, it starts off, this first video comes out from across the street inside a building. I don't know what building it is, but there's clearly a window out, and you can see the street, and you can see literally what happens. An ICE agent goes to pushes a female protester. That female protester is recording, as is her right. There's very clearly multiple protesters, or not even protesters, just witnesses, and I forget what they're called, but they're blowing whistles as they do to try and just get the ICE agents to leave. Is really their entire goal, is to leave without hurting anybody. The ICE agent goes, pushes one of the bystanders. Alex Preddy comes in her defense. 8 ICE agents tackle him to the ground, de-arm him, and then one ICE agent pulls out his gun and fires 10 shots in his back. It's something you can't... Yeah, counter-protesters, I wouldn't even call them protesters. They're just... I would say neighborhood watch, really. But, again, it's like... That just should not happen. It should not... There was no... Alex was hands down on the ground, pretty much motionless, because there were 6 guys on top of him. There was at no point any risk to any ICE agent's life there. And they decided, you know what? I'm feeling a bit trigger happy. There's other angles of ICE agents down the street starting to clap as soon as he starts firing. Then I want to show you this video because this just the argument afterwards was, oh, he had a gun on him. First, ironically, that's a Second Amendment right. You know, the same right you've been arguing for years upon years upon years. Yeah, he has that right. Never once did he try and pull it out. Not only that, but they de-armed him, and after the fact, you can see ICE agents, as this loads up.
Why are they screaming, "Where's the gun? Where's the gun?" Because he didn't have one on him when they murdered him.
So, simple enough to me, right? Now, obviously this being the second of these events, let me just make sure that my frames stabilize. Are we good? Okay, we're good. We're good. But yeah, now obviously this being the second of these events, it becomes a pattern. This is no longer one off, two off. This is a pattern. And they're doing it deliberately with zero care. Which means they don't give a shit. They don't give a single shit that this person died. They don't give a single shit that Renee Good died. They don't give a single shit about any of the people they're taking and capturing, the 5-year-olds, the children, the families they're splitting up. They don't give a single shit because they have the power. And thus, I think the reaction so far has been quite scary, for sure. Scary for sure. But necessary? It's getting there. It's getting there. I've seen a lot of people talk about how, especially over the last month, there was a sentiment beforehand with the Trump administration that it could be fixed with an election. It could be fixed democratically. There was no turning point. They had not gone too far yet. But over the last month, whether it be economically or with the ICE situation, they've clearly gone too far now. It's over now. And now people are turning to quite extreme means, but when you're up against the wall with zero backing from any political party, and nobody's there to save you, all you have is the people, and the people need to do something. Now, I'm not here to say what to do. I see a lot of people going very extreme with it, and I still have optimism and hope that there could be other means, such as I've seen a lot of people mentioning the one thing that this administration respects is capital. You've seen it with their negotiations with Canada. You've seen it with their negotiations with the European Union. A labor strike could work. If you could get people on board, that could work. It's a more peaceful means of rebelling. But we also need like people like Olympians and athletes to have voices and speak up against these things, which is why I'm partially doing this, is because I think a lot of Olympians and athletes and people of like stature who have voices are just either quote unquote apolitical, which is bullshit. you might not fuck with politics, but politics will fuck with you. Or they are just simply ignoring the situation or just not speaking up about it or whatever. And to me, that is just so detrimental. Because when you talk about evil and tyranny and fascist regimes throughout history, they need people to be neutral. They need people to be ignorant. They need people to just leave things alone. That's how they gain power. That's partially why they're doing what they're doing, is because they're making the apolitical numb. They're making these killings seem normal. They're making their ideologies and the way of working seem rational to the normal person. And that's just not right. You should be outraged. You should be pissed off. This just should not happen, and this cannot carry on. And the only way to get people educated and start believing that this needs to change is to keep beating it into their fucking heads. It's the only way. It's the only way. Try and strike some compassion in your neighbors. That's the only way. And I sit here as a Canadian doing this because quite literally it's our neighbors, right? I mean, who knows what could happen? I don't think it will get this far, but it very well could be that Trump decides we really do want to annex Canada. You've seen the threats on Greenland more prominently, but I mean, it's very clear he wants the northern hemisphere to himself. We're there, right? And especially the Canadian political spectrum is very different. I am very glad that we have the leader we do, who is actually willing to fight him, and not only fight him, but stand against him on a global stage like Mark Carney did earlier this month. I'm not saying Carney's perfect either. I think there's a lot of things wrong with both leaders of the two main parties in Canada, but we're at a slightly better position we are than if we had fucking PP. Let's be real. But for those, the reason I'm doing this on my platform is to educate Canadians. Educate Canadians on what's happening and what they could do and what they need to know, okay? So far, I've told you, like, this has been going on for about a year now. We're a year into this administration. You also probably should know there is a midterm election this year, which means this year is critical to this entire situation, which is partially why they're ramping up things, because they don't know if they're going to have power in 12 months. They don't know. If they have it their way, they'll have power for 10 years. But right now, they don't know if they're going to have power for the next 12 months. So they're ramping it up, making the middle more numb to it and trying to push people right. So what we need to do is really just tell people about it, right? The first thing you really need to know is this was the plan the entire time. Ever since Donald Trump lost the election in 2020, this has been the plan, and it's ramped up all across social media, from people like Andrew Tate, the rise of Andrew Tate. That's part of it. Maybe not, like, it's not planned, but it's definitely a correlation to now Trump. Trump's whole entire campaign was based off one document, and that was called Project 2025. Project 2025 covered it was pretty much just like not the program, the platform. It was the platform without saying it was the platform. It was the one that all of the right-wing conservative influencers were talking about and kind of sharing around, but it wasn't the one that was made mainstream. It wasn't made available to the public necessarily. Like, you could find it, but it wasn't sent to people's doors and been like, here, this is what we want to do. And that's how they've got it, right? Everyone in power knew this is what was gonna happen. And they fooled the people in the middle who wanted a better economic structure than what was done under Biden. And they saw Trump as potentially the solution. It was change for change's sake, and now change is changing. So again, what can you do as Canadians? You spread the word, you research, you do your own thing, you make your own opinions. I would really recommend just going through and like searching like the history of ICE. I would go through and maybe find, even if it's just one YouTube video about what Project 2025 is or how ICE is operating right now. Like, just go and seek out your own information and really like learn about what's going on and keep yourself educated and knowledgeable enough so that if it ever comes to your doorstep, you know what to do, right? If and when. It's not when, but if it happens to come to your doorstep, you are armed with knowledge. Now, I do have this list, and this is what I call the uneducated and uninspired. I saw this video earlier this week, and I think it really encapsulates a lot of things. So I'm just going to let it play, and then I will speak about the names that are on the board behind me.
High school, yes, the same one who posted about Charlie Kirk, just suddenly posts something condemning ICE and the murder of Alex Beretti. Yeah, me too. A lot of people had this experience, and I'm here to help you make sense of it. My name is Liz, and my content focuses on the intersection of politics and social media culture, and the last 36 hours on social media have been wild. And tonight, it feels like a chorus, all singing the same refrain, which is, I don't care what side you're on, this has gone too far, the government is lying to us. Some of us are sitting here like, girl, we've been trying to tell you this for 10 years. And I know that it's infuriating and bewildering, but it's also something else. It's a very, very big deal. I've spent the last 4 years watching exactly how lifestyle influencers and non-political creators move social change. And here's the thing that everybody misses. Culturally influential people shape our permission structures. When enough creators and reality stars and wellness girlies and micro community leaders start talking about something, start having an opinion about something, that's when the Katies from high school start talking about it too. That's what happened with Charlie Kirk, and that's what's happening right now. Like when mega influencer Rachel Parcell, who is extremely Republican coded, posted not just "this is wrong, all lives matter, no one deserves to die," she posted the federal government is lying to you, lying to our faces. And that gave your friend permission to express publicly what she has been feeling since she watched that video yesterday. And instead of asking, where have you been? We need to dissect exactly what's happening here because the Overton window is moving in real time. The story the federal government is telling us is not matching the video footage, and people can see that with their own eyes. Even if you disagree with the premise of the protests, any living, breathing human can see that no, he did not approach the officers. No, he was not brandishing a weapon. In fact, that weapon was taken from him and then shots were fired. And here's what I know about centrists and right-leaners and apolitical people. They do not like being called stupid. And when you blatantly lie to them and it takes them less than 30 seconds to prove that's a lie, it's basically like you're calling them dumb, and it makes them fucking furious. And then it makes them question everything. And that's the moment the mask starts slipping. That's why this quote is spreading like wildfire from people who never post about politics. It's not too late to change your mind. I'm telling you, this psychological permission, people needed it. Now, before you go, this is very important, especially if you're a Democrat. Don't dunk. Don't I told you so. Lean into this. Continue telling your truth and sharing your values, and continue encouraging others to do the same. Social media is the town square. We need them expressing their opinions in this moment, because right now our collective voice is starting to sink. And yes, the change will be slow, but we are finally moving in the right direction. Did your apolitical...
So, exactly what she said is what we're doing here today. Here, I have a list of names. Some of them, I'm going to turn this overlay off. So, some of them, right, are more responsible than others for what's happening in Minnesota. I know it's hard. I know it's probably hard to see them, but I'm going to say their names, and then I'm going to comment on why I believe they have blood on their hands. They have blood on their hands. And this is not necessarily a dunking. I'll dunk on some of them. Some of them might be too far gone. This area is a little too far gone. We'll talk about it, okay? So let's start with Joe Rogan, okay? Obviously, Joe Rogan's already started to kind of back down, as he usually does. But obviously Joe Rogan pretty much gave security to all of these people to endorse Donald Trump. He did a 3-hour interview with Donald Trump. He interviewed J.D. Vance. He interviewed Elon Musk. He interviewed everybody under the sun. He's got a lot of blood on his hands, I'm not gonna lie. He's got a lot of blood on his hands, and he doesn't even know it. And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, because I do actually, appreciate Joe Rogan as a person. I think what he does is, especially in the comedy sphere, I'm a big comedy fan, hence why I have a couple names here. Damn, Tony Hinchcliffe's name's so tiny you can't even see it on camera. That's perfect. But I am a comedy fan, and what he does for comedy is awesome. But you gotta be better. You gotta be fucking better. Andrew Schultz, another guy who started to walk back his statements. Again, we appreciate people condemning it. We need more of that. Keep that same energy. Start helping out. Start helping out. If you feel that you are guilty in any way, and objectively, I think most of these people have some sort of guilt in this, condemn it. Keep condemning it. Start showing up to protests. Start talking about it. Joe Rogan, I unfortunately think is on payroll. Andrew Schultz, I think there's more chance for him. Let's see here. Theo Von is much like Andrew Schultz. I think there's better chance for him. I think he's a little bit more on payroll, though. I don't know. So who knows? Damn, bro, I really got Kyle Forgard and Overtime Megan in the same spot. That's kind of a miracle. But look how stupid you look. Look how stupid you look with your City Connect fucking MAGA hat. Head ass. Now you're with your ex who cheated on you in Australia. You fucking dumbass. Educate yourself. Don't believe the propaganda. Bro, that speech in the hat, bro, when Mamdani was elected, brother, oh my goodness. You are the face of propaganda, Megan. And it's okay. You trusted the system that should be working for you. It should be, but it's not. This motherfucker right here. Punch a happy dad in the face today. Fuck happy dad. I see that living in a town with the bro. There's a bar here. It's okay. We don't need to get into that. But I mean, he interviewed Netanyahu. He interviewed Bibi Netanyahu. He's evil capitalist. There's no saving this man. There's no saving Kyle or Nelk. Bradley, I mean, he did platform Nick Fuentes, so, you know. But, speaking of platforming, let's talk about this section here. We have the one ex-impulsive host and the 2 actual impulsive hosts. We got Logan, Mike, and George. With George, I feel compassion. Because I do genuinely believe he has the right morals. I think he's trying to see through love and show love first, but I think he's just gone down the wrong path. And again, what happened to Charlie Kirk is just as bad as what has happened with the ICE killings over the last month. Nobody should be getting shot to death, okay? Plain and simple. But the problem with George Janko and why he's on this list is platforming people like Charlie Kirk and Jeff Dye, and Jordan Peterson, and all these people, is their rhetoric is what has caused this to happen. The rhetoric of his guests are a lot of the reason that we're in this place now. And that's why I also have Mike Malak. Mike Malak claims to be the apolitical, nuanced take motherfucker, right? And he has also condemned the killing of Alex Preddy, so I do appreciate that. But once again, fucking show a spine, bro. Have a fucking spine. Like, we cannot platform and have the current president who is doing all of this on your podcast and then tweet out saying, I feel like I don't have to say it, or I feel like I don't need to condemn any of it because I think it's obvious. That's what he said about the Sneeko, Nick Fuentes, Hail Hitler shit. Like, of course you need to say that because you platform them. Of course you need to condemn it. Your name is on the line. And that comes with, Logan Paul. Bro, Logan Paul, he hasn't even said shit. Because he's on payroll. That's all Logan Paul cares about, is his capital. Is his money. It's just... It's sad. It's sad. It's just so sad. In Ross Sneeko XQC, listen, if you have a brain, you don't listen to these people. But unfortunately, it seems like a lot of people do. Nick Shirley's name's in all caps because it feels ableist to shit on him. But, his video about the fraud in Minnesota is the direct door opener to everything that's happening in Minneapolis right now. Jake Paul, how's your peace president going, buddy? How's the peace president? The president of no wars, starting no wars? The peace president. I think he's starting a civil war there, buddy. It's unfortunate. Nick Merckx. My biggest flex is I got blocked by Nick Merckx on Twitter at one point. Dave Portnoy. Damn, bro. But yeah. Listen. That really is the biggest flex. Yeah. No, it's hard to actually process how much the uneducated and the uninspired listen to all of these names and all of these voices telling them that, oh, Trump's just, you would love to have a beer with Trump, is essentially their entire plot point. Their entire reasoning for voting for Trump was because he was a real guy or whatever. And now he's coming to your city, knocking down doors and kidnapping people and killing innocent civilians. How about that? You fucking idiots. But yes, I'm willing to call these people idiots because they are. They put their names on the line, and thus they deserve to be shamed. That being said, your friends, your family, like, try and reason with them. The more people that you can reason with, the better. Get them on your side, and I think the world will be a better place. Hopefully. Fuck me, man. I think that's enough crashing up for today. Do I keep that up? I'm tempted to just erase it and put abolish ICE. I don't know. I feel like, especially having a bunch of names on there, I feel like it could, I'm willing to be blackballed by these people. I am. But I don't want to keep it up. Okay, cool. All right, well then we'll keep it up. My one worry is I don't want anyone else to be blackballed because I'm in the position where I feel safe enough to be quote unquote blackballed. But then again, you could barely see it anyways. We're probably fine. So, let's get into the regular Toronto segment. It's gonna be a shorter stream, I think. I honestly stand on business. Yes, exactly. There's actually a lot of new music out of the scene this week. We got some from Gunner, we got some from Don Valley, Russell, Gemini, Gabriel LA. We got I want to listen to the Grayski 2-pack that I did not get to last week. And maybe we'll even watch I don't know. Did that Shaq interview with 416 Entertainment come out? Because then I will watch that for sure. I'm just going to check real quick. No, it's dropping Wednesday. Well, we'll watch that next week. Next week we will watch that Shaq Diesel interview because I'm very interested. It's so funny. I got invited to the Vanity party this week, and I just cannot go. I fucking work most nights. It's unfortunate. But it is what it is. Let's start with Gunner's Believe in Me. I have heard the song. I have not seen the music video. I do like the song. I like the song a lot. I think Gunner's is genuinely on probably the biggest generational run there ever was. Oh, I also want to talk about the Casper song. I forget what it's called. But yeah. No. So the Gunner Believe in Me music video. Let's just watch this, and I'll give you my thoughts. Bro, this really feels like the Canadian suburb, like suburb core in Canada. Like, I feel like the shot of him in the street here, where you could see like the street lights in the background, like this right here. This is so Canadian core. This is so cool.
Yeah. What do you really think about me, girl? Oh, I look up to the sky, I'm looking for a sign. It's my trade you, I go eye for an eye. Go ahead and tell me what you really want from me. Just say it to my face, girl, just say it to me. Yeah, you're right there in my arms, but I feel lonely. Feel I could be replaced, feel I could be. Yeah, you know that there's nobody who does it like me. Tell me, baby, do you believe in me? Do you believe in me? Do you believe in me? Do you believe?
Oh yeah, no, that Two Hollows Jane Remover influence is there. It's there too, but like, I feel like Gunner vocally is unique enough to stand out. You know what I mean?
Believe in me. Tell me like what do I gotta do? Do you believe in me? I don't got no one else for you, girl.
Because nobody could do a yeah ad lib like Gunner. The yeah, like that ad lib there, bro. It's just perfection. Oh, I mean, I'm not saying Two Hollows could do this for sure, but that doesn't change the fact that I think Gunner as an artist is it's not just reheating nachos, in my mind. Again, like bro, like Gunner's run, last 18 months now, bro, is just nuts. It's just nuts. Like, look at these numbers. From a kid from, Ontario, Southern Ontario, to have these type of numbers is just nuts. And it's not, Toronto drill. It's not none of that shit. It's just, this is art, in my opinion. And he just keeps doing his thing. Speaking of Toronto drill, though, we may as well get into the Casper TNG thing. Oh, it's the market. That's what it is. Let me pull it up. So, I've honestly been on a kick of maybe Toronto Drill's having a second wave. I'm not gonna lie, for a couple of years there, I did not give a single fuck about Casper or Pressa or whatever. But last week I watched the Sap4X video, or a couple Sap4X videos, and I was like, oh, okay, there's actually some new energy into it, right? And then now this song I didn't even, it was released 2 months ago, but now I'm seeing it everywhere, and it's actually a banger.
Fucking up the market. Fucking up the market. Just fucking up the market. Not too many bitches I did not hit. Yeah. I keep fucking up the market. Not too many bitches I did not hit. I don't even think that she love me or hate me. I just think she looking at my.
One thing I will say, this song is sonically so much better than a lot of Casper's stuff in the past. Casper's got some bangers in the past. I actually low-key think he's probably one of the more underrated rappers in the Toronto drill scene. I think he deserves more recognition musically than I think a lot of them.
Pockets. If I'm broke, she gon' leave me regardless. If I'm up, she gon' stay, that's a promise. I'm tryna keep it honest. I'm really going all in. I really took a bitch about the projects. Tryna see what it's like, it's a project. I might even feel like I love you for now, but later on I know that it was nonsense. And why can't you just see me for who I really am? The killer, your friend. More times I'm just running up checks. More times I'm just fucking up the market. Not too many bitches I did not hit. Yeah, I think it's kinda toxic. And she keep trying to tell me that I hit her friend. I thought that it was obvious. And lately I've been popping all these Percocets. They trying to tell me stop it. I'm just
I don't think, like, it's so funny because his brother K Money has the biggest song to come out of Toronto almost in the Toronto drill scene with "Come Outside," but Casper's always been the better artist, like sonically, and obviously they've both had their fucking legal issues, and it's so fucking dumb. It's so dumb. It's so like you got something, and you just keep going to fucking prison. Like, fuck me, man. Anyways, the music's still good though. The music's still good. Like, even Casper had a song a couple years back, Four Wheelers in Gaza. Is it? No, it Giza. I was saying Gaza. I'm too politically coded right now. In Giza. Like, this song was actually, wait, was it this one? No, it was Me and Me. Yeah. This song was actually pretty good too. But even comparing this to The Market, the production on this one is just so much more crisp. Like, that bass line is so much more clean.
I'm just fucking up the market. Bounce up the car and missing targets. Whole lot of smoke in the air right now. Just give me the word, then we bark it. This real life can't restart it. Slipping is what, then we park it. Girl always talking about fucking for free. Bitches, you dumb or retarded. Bitches, you dumb or you stupid. Heard he got hit with his switch clothes. And now he laid on the ground there clueless. You niggas dying for box, what you doing? My niggas love all the Glocks and the shootings. You gotta go with.
Also, shout out Reed in the Streets. I low-key saw him on the I was literally at work, and I look up at the TV and I just see fucking Reed on City News talking about helping homeless people, and that's fucking based as fuck.
You never gonna use it. Let's keep the dirt, but I only made music. Yeah. Baby ain't obvious. Kicking out these pills got me nauseous.
Like, I'm not too familiar with 100 Band playing, but he sounds a lot more like a lot of the old school Toronto drill than I think Casper's, like, vocally has improved, which is crazy because he's in the game like 10 years now.
I was fucking up the rap. Tryna fuck all the friends, to be honest. We 34 up a nigga like Giannis. To be honest, finna tie my shit, finna pop my shit right now. I'm gonna be a modest. Fucking up the market. Not too many bitches I did not hit. Yeah, I think it's kinda toxic. And she keep trying to tell me that I hit her friend. I thought that it was obvious. And lately I've been popping on these Percocets. They trying to tell me stop it. I'm just fucking up the market. I'm fucking up the market. Not too many bitches I did not hit. Yeah, I think I need to stop it. I'm out of time fucking up the market. And I know I'm fucking up your profit. When I see the cops get nauseous, that's where I go and try and fuck up the market.
I fully just ended up okay, but yeah, like, Casper's having like a second wave, which is so interesting. That's something I never expected from 2026 is maybe a Toronto drill second wave. But if we're being honest, like, it's not bad. It's not. It would be bad if the violence started, peaking again. But, like, if all of these guys focus on music and, like, start creating stuff like this, the whole city is going to be in a better place. Whether you agree with what they've done in the past, like, even just what they're speaking about or what they're talking, like, having that type of music is still good for the scene. So hopefully, bro just makes bangers. Like, listen, if they just make bangers, then we all eat. We all eat. It is what it is. I'm gonna do a hard shift. We're gonna go R&B next. One of my favorite female artists just dropped an EP called Crash Out, and I think that's pretty appropriate. It actually might be called The Crash Out, in which case this is just perfect. It literally is. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. We're gonna listen to Gemini, The Crash Out. It's a three track EP. How many songs has like Gemini released? Not too many. Like I've listened to almost everything except for Road Trip. So I'm very intrigued by this one. I think there's writing credits from Kiki Rowe. I might be talking on my ass, but I think I like very passively scrolled by something on that. Let me double check that so I'm not talking out of my ass here. But I'm pretty sure Kiki Rowe had a hand in. Yeah, Kiki Rowe writes. There we go. Yeah, she has a credit on B.I.B. I'm not talking out of my ass.
Can somebody please stop me? Just want the best of me, but I swear I tried the worst. I didn't realize that they got me. Disguised as a blessing, got me feeling like I'm cursed, taking over my body. So am I toxic if I say I like the hurt? But it's killing me softly. Killing me softly. Pretty don't impress me, I need more than that. Mistaking red flags for green, I'm so over that. She gets scared, that's the reason I be holding back. Need me a good girl, but it's the bad that got me so attached. I can know what you want, know it ain't right, but the feelings won't stop. I can get on the sign, still want what I want. Need to silence my thoughts, need to silence my heart. I break and I recover, chase then I turn runner. Guess it ain't fun if I don't suffer. Think I just discovered that I might be the problem. I might just be the problem. I might just be the problem, baby. Need somebody that can solve me, baby. I won't lie, getting tired of this losing game. Who gon' hear me from this pattern? Who gon' numb the pain? Need somebody to just hold me down. So much love, I just need the right one. I get in too deep, then I'm on the run. Scared of where it might lead, scared to make the jump. I'm reaching out when I shouldn't care. I'm pulling back when I know it's there. I can know what you want, know it ain't right, but the feelings won't stop. I can get on the sign, still want what I want. Need to silence my thoughts, need to silence my heart. I break and I recover, chase then I turn runner. Guess it ain't fun if I don't suffer. Think I just discovered that I might be the problem. I might just be the problem.
Okay, so what I will say is like Gemini has established a very, very polished sound and a very like a lot of everything that I've heard from Gemini so far has been very similar, and I assume this project will probably be a lot of much of the same. But I will say right off the bat now, like, I would love to see her experiment with something new in the future. That's, like, jumping the gun a little bit on, like, my thoughts on the project. One song in. But I know, like, future-wise, I definitely think I want to see a little bit more of her experiment with some shit. Because this sounds cool. But imagine, bro, I think... And maybe I'm talking out of my ass again, but, like, I don't know. I think she could probably rap. Like, she could probably spit a fucking verse if she wanted to. On some Young M.A. shit, bro. I don't know why I said Young M.A. When have I ever heard Young M.A. spit a verse, bro? She's got one song, but like, still. Anyway, we'll ignore that. Let's get into B.I.B.
Bring it back. Don't pretend we don't know what you came for.
Already, I like this one. It's not that different, but the production feels a little bit different. It's a little bit more, as what I was saying, like, kind of more hip-hoppy than R&B.
No strings attached. That's another thing, but we ain't gotta say more. So put it on me like we fucking for the last time. Got you shaking while you tell me that it's all mine. Yeah, we don't need to stress it, baby, it's alright. We can do this all.
Yo, so toxic ass shit right here. Bro, it's giving Quan vibes. That's her name, right? I think it's KWN? Quan? Where's her name? K1. 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 Okay. But you know what I mean.
Baby, all night. Yeah. So bring it back, 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 back. Bring it back, 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 yeah. I know that we just can't get enough. Hoping you can keep up. Always on your brain. Now we gon' say, yeah, yeah. Grabbing on your waist. Love the way you taste. Yeah, I like more than one occasion. Love the way we faded.
Did I call it or did I fucking call it, brother? Bro, this flow right here, I'm telling you, she could literally fucking
Can't get enough. Hoping you can keep up. Always on your brain. Now we gon' say, yeah, yeah. Grabbing on your waist. Love the way you taste. Yeah, I like more than one occasion. Love the way we faded. Girl, like, you be on the same.
Gemini's gonna fuck your girl. Straight up. She gonna fuck your girl. She gonna fuck my girl. I don't even have one. That's nuts.
This is getting dangerous. So bring it back, 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 back. Bring it back, 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 yeah. I know that we just can't get enough. Hoping you can keep. So bring it back. Don't pretend we don't know what you came for. No strings attached. That's another thing, but we ain't gotta say more. So put it on me like we fucking for the last time. Got you shaking while you tell me that it's all mine. Yeah, we don't need to stress it, baby, it's alright. We can do this all, baby, all night. So bring it back.
Nuts. Already, I think that's my favorite Gemini song so far. Of her entire discography. Like, fucking banger. I'm adding that to the list. Just to give you guys like a little background. I haven't done the Canadian song series yet. I usually do it on Mondays. I haven't done it yet. Like, I haven't even like listed the songs I'm gonna cover. Just added that one. What the fuck was that? What the fuck did I just do? Okay, let's get into the music, because I am clearly not.
Shawty nigga for that shit. I pull back, watch and let him miss. Guarantee the split. But baby, know that I be off it, I won't get it.
Okay, so maybe I wasn't right. It may have just been in my subconscious because I've definitely heard like a snippet of this, and this is exactly what I was expecting from Gemini or wanting from Gemini.
Give it to the next, she ain't gon' catch you when you fall. When you hear my name, I hope you pick the right side. Don't do no drive-bys, I'm not on the same time, no.
Am I? Did I just? Was my brain stupid?
Leaving me impatient, feeling all this pain. 'Cause this nigga got me stronger.
Okay, so it's always been melodic rap, and I've just been a little bit of an idiot. I've just been a little bit of an idiot. I don't know why I had Gemini pinned as an R&B singer. I don't know why. I'm dumb. It's my bad.
Same time, cause every time you thinking about me, I know that it
I guess it kind of blends. Listen. Like to my defense, it blends. It's melodic. It blurs the line between R&B and hip hop. But I did not even. I'm stupid, bro.
Get you on that bed, we fuck it till it works. Had you pulling on them sheets, can you get that shit from her? I know you got lots in your mind and now you stuck with it. Baby, I'm off it, and I'm on it better. Yeah. Fuck it, I'm off it, and I'm on it better. You keep on going back and forth, it's like something is missing. Realizing I'm different, find me in these other women. I gotta stay on your business, it hurts me. I press that block on every move, I promise that it's working. Got me back a couple times, addicted to the pain.
It is very K1. That name just does not work, bro. It doesn't, like, I need to hear K1 say her name. I think K1 is probably the best I could get to, but like, yeah, like, I don't know. It's very similar. But that's not a bad thing. That's definitely not a bad thing. Like, okay. Van Mierlo. Do they have any background in music? Because I've seen, like, Hans Van Mierlo. That's not. We're talking about David and Brian. Okay, they don't look like they have. There's not anyone. But I know Gemini has worked with Eastbound. And I want to know more about Gemini. That's what I want to do. I don't know enough about Gemini, clearly. It's very clear. Like, I started this video being like, oh yeah, I need a rap verse from her. She's kind of just entirely a melodic rapper. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. But, like, there's not enough about Gemini. Is there a Gemini interview out there? I think there might be. I'm going to do a little bit of research because I know she was on that one platform that had Zav on. And thus, I kind of imagine she has some sort of thing. I remember her wearing, like, the fucking, like, motocross gloves or motocross type getup. Where is it? There it is. On Hot Freestyle. Is that... Did they not interview fucking Zav? Am I actually so, like... I'm so clueless. That's all I've learned so far today is I'm clueless. Brandon Gomez. Okay, so they do interviews. Do they have Gemini? No, they just have her doing the mic check. Okay. That's good to know. But no. To summarize, the Crash Out, bangers. Again, one of those things where I don't see enough full-length projects out right now. I would love to see a full-length project from Gemini. I do think she could experiment even more. I know I said, like a rap verse, which was a dumb something, but you know what I mean? Like, still, like, the everything I heard was still very... it's to be expected. It's a high caliber of melodic rap / R&B that I expected. I would love to hear something a little bit different. I don't know. Not to say anything that has been released is bad. Just I want to see the artist evolve. Because I think she's fucking talented as fuck. Real shit. I'm going to take a slight break. And then we will come back and listen to... What are we going to listen to when we get back? I don't know. We have a lot to we have a lot to get through still. It's not going to be as short as I thought. So that's good. I will be right back, and I will leave you with... Let's see what the Twitch playlist has.
Good candy. Cause I'm now.
I'm trying to find the perfect song. Fuck it.
What's the price? I'm this life. To live this life. All my life. Money on my mind. What's the price? What's scan? She just want my time, but baby, I'll be on. Burn the bands. Late night. What's the price? Chopping, finessing, jugging all my life. Up in the kitchen, gotta whip it right. And I done seen the life before I lived it. Money on my mind. How you gonna shine if you ain't gonna put in time? She just want my time, but baby, I be on my grind. You see these niggas, they ain't real, they in disguise. Late night, what's the price? Late night, what's the price? If it's more than 10 bands, then them doors get flight. These niggas, they switch up for a price. Take that loyalty right to the heart, they got no price. Gotta keep it on me in my city, it ain't nice. Before I live that life, I already done seen that life. They love you when you down, when you up, it change a nigga mind. Free the gang, they tryna separate us up with time. And I can't give her all my time, it's gon' fuck up my grind. My youngins really on it, they just steady tryna ride. My niggas, they some shooters, ain't scared to let it go on sight. Sitting in the trap and man, it's been a couple nights. And I'm feeling dirty, but my pockets looking right. I ain't tryna wife her, but she mine just for the night. Lil' bro hit me up like I need the pull for the night. So I let him perk, say don't say a word when you slide. Late night, what's the price? Chopping, finessing, jugging all my life. Up in the kitchen, gotta whip it right. And I done seen the life before I lived it. Money on my mind. How you gonna shine if you ain't gonna put in time? She just want my time, but baby, I be on my grind. You see these niggas, they ain't real, they in disguise. Late night, what's the price? Cruisers, cruising, 14 on the strip of the Reuben. These
Yeah. Again, a little peek behind the curtain. I didn't prepare much for this week. Mostly out of fear. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, having to do... Did I post today's fucking video? I don't have it scheduled, do I? No, I don't. Shit. Hold up. Let me schedule it. It's supposed to go out in an hour. But yeah. I did not have much prepared for this week. And then when I decided what I was gonna have that little crash. Are we good? That scared the shit out of me. Okay. That's interesting. But yeah, as I was saying, like you would not believe how much actual prep goes into a stream, especially just when you're covering such a somewhat niche topic. Finding the right topics to talk about is kind of tough. And I also have a lot of ideas for like the in the first stream I mentioned like the main event type deal. And I have a lot of ideas, but those also include a lot of prep. Like some of the ideas, like the brackets, I have to make the bracket in Photoshop, like from scratch, to have those songs and have that, like, that takes some fucking time. The deep dives take some research. I have this idea. I want to do Reels Bingo, where I just find new artists on Reels, and have a bingo card to play along with it. It's something I've kind of stolen from, I think Ludwig has done a few times. That just has not materialized as well. And as a spin-off, I also want to do what I call the Ultimate A&R Challenge, which is where I have like a bunch of A&Rs on, and we all try and find like one artist each. I'm going to go head-to-head with said up-and-coming artist songs and whatever. I think it would be a very cool idea. I just don't know the logistics or the rules type deal. How do you make sure that works properly? I don't know, but we'll figure that out at some point. Anyways, what do I want to do next? You know what? Let's go to Russell, because Russell, I believe, is from Brampton, and I don't think I've ever really heard his music. Let me just, because I got a lot of, shout out Fuck the Numbers. I low-key used their new Music Friday post to get a lot of the stuff I had this week, just because it took a bit. So Russell is lovely. This guy's massive, I think, and I have not listened to the music. So let's see. Is this the latest track? Dirty Vans, yeah, perfect. From 4 days ago, 10K views, bro. Like 300K subscribers. I have no clue. I'm so washed. That being said, like, I probably should know who this guy is, because he's been popping for way too long. What am I doing here? I was trying to find a description here. Let me see what Russell has on his Spotify, because I want to know where he's from, because I feel like he's from blending and rugged, Canadian crooner, creates classic R&B. Doesn't really say where he's from. Okay, interesting. Let's listen to Dirty Vans by Russell. I don't know what to expect. I saw R&B. I'm very surface level with my R&B knowledge. So let's figure that out.
Yeah. Leave that man alone. He been working and stacking his chips in peace. Working so hard and I need a release. How you a grown man?
Bro, what the fuck are genres for? I'm becoming genre-phobic over the course of this stream.
Hating on me, SMH, OMG, I'm disappointed.
And not by me hating specific genres, mostly hating genres as a structure.
Kissing my teeth. Need me a tall tan chick with a bounce, cause she gotta be thick, spell that shit with 2 C's. Back in vanilla, go check my wallet, that whole shit filled with blues and yellow. Back at the club with dudes in jello. Shorty so fine, whole crew said hello. Ride for my fam like Tony Soprano did when that man disrespected Meadow. She gave me a bubble to Movado. I asked her why, she said you so special, yeah. Right, you so special. I'm 5'6", but the girl I'm with looking like she played for Toronto. Tempo, Spanish, mommy, she giving me besos. Loud pack puffin', upload a beso, smoking some.
It's giving like Connor Price, which isn't bad. Isn't bad. Again, like it's very, very rap. I don't know. I used to find like lyrical miracle type rap I used to love it. And anything now like that doesn't have like any type of melody, I'm like, I don't know why. I don't know what's gotten into me, but I just
Sicko, SO, smoking on Lala, it make me mellow. Aperol, club soda with ice, mix it all. Don't forget the Prosecco. Sold out shows from the east to the west coast. I can't believe that these labels said no. But now they coming around and it's cool. Just know I need me a deal with my splits done right, with a bridal path house and a pool. You know how I do. Leave them gal alone, they been working and stacking they chips and peas. Working so hard that she need a release. How you a grown gal hating on she? SMH, OMG, I'm disappointed, kissing my teeth. Need me a tall thick chick with a Bansky, my peanut butter cup, my angel Reese. Can't shoot face when a man too risky, I can't get arrested. Men's wanna call me cringe, but they grew up on me, they just too insecure to accept it. Deep pride merch in their closet, but they wanna hide it and then talk reckless. I've been hot since vintage snapback, I've been hot since Goodwood necklace, I've been hot since YOLO 90s. Kids say, boy, you a...
shout out Trezor. Fucking legend.
Been hot since YOLO 90s. Kids say, boy, you a legend. Gen Z love me cause I'm tapped in and I make sure them young artists protected.
Fuck, man, I want to move to the city. This is totally off topic, but I want to move to the city.
Been in the stew with some dangerous mans, whole crew brought sticks to the session. I came in with the heat from my music, I never gangbanged and they respect it. Still I throw up bees when I'm on TV, hometown I rep it. She call me Poppy like that.
He is from Brampton. There we go. Okay, now I love it. Now we're good. Now we're Flower City. We're good.
Remember, it's put like 10 of them ticks on gas list. Whether it's blue or green on Texas, clear, everybody gon' feel my message. Big blunt, go to my head top, smoking on herbal essence.
Okay, I'm very intrigued now. I want to know more about Russell. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that wasn't the best show, like first introduction. Holy fuck, he's been doing it for 13 years. Went under the name Deeper. Oh goodness. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save it, and next week we're gonna do a Russell deep dive. We're gonna dedicate like an hour of it to next week's stream, and we're gonna learn about Russell, or AKA D Pride, apparently, or Pride. We're gonna get there, okay? I'm gonna put in some research, and we're gonna get there. So we're gonna save this. We're gonna bookmark it, and we're gonna carry on next week. But I'm excited now. I'm excited. Ooh, okay. There's lots of stuff. There's lots of stuff here. All right. Was good, little bitch. The fuck, brother? What? What I do? What the fuck did I do to you? I'm confused. I am very, very confused. I don't know what's going on here, okay? Let's get into Dub Valley's song. Dom Valley. Shout out Dom Valley, bro. Dom showed me love earlier today in a random Instagram comment section. He's done it too much, to be honest. Like, too much. He showed me so much love. It's so fucking awesome. But, like, it was just this clip about
given when it comes to producers, when it comes to artists, artistry, which is why, like, if you think about it, like, we have the biggest artists in the world. I'd say it. I'm not even saying it because we're from here.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's more or less just the media aspect of it, where it's like, you know, a lot of the big media lives in America. True. Whether if you're looking at the hip hop space, there's like On the Radar, and I can't even say hip hop because On the Radar does everything.
We have Rich Diet.
Yeah,
you know.
we have Rich Diet.
Yeah.
We've got
We
like
have a few activations.
yeah. We've got like Hot Freestyle. We have Extra Gravy. We've got
rappers. As
yeah,
well.
yeah. There's a bunch. You got Players Podcast. There's a whole bunch of things.
Yeah.
Of course, Toronto rappers, and then the Six Buzz and the Keepsakes.
Yeah, the blogs.
Yeah, Toronto culture. You got a whole bunch, but I feel like it's more or less the media beyond that.
What's your honest take on Toronto talent level versus the infrastructure support system?
Which is real as fuck. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm also very interested in this Don Valley song because he said it was something from 2 years ago that it was like a tough time in his life. Typed 2 years ago, so that's 2024, right? 2024 or end of 2023. I don't know. Anyway, I'm trying to relate it to his discography, but I don't know.
I don't feel like myself. I don't know if I'm well. I'm trying to get off the drugs again. I'm trying to better my health. I look in the mirror and see someone else. I think I need someone's help. I feel like I'm down on my luck again. But I'm keeping it real. I try to be someone I would look up to in my eyes. To be someone I would look up to when I was a boy. I made a choice to be who I was. I got lost in the noise, lost in the void.
Maybe I just got baited by like the promo or whatever, but I was not expecting that bass line.
When I was a boy, I made a choice to be who I was. I got lost in the noise, lost in the void. I saw my joy. I tried to scream, but I'm losing my voice. I swear I need a horseshoe, lucky dice, 4-leaf clover would be nice. Don't believe in ghosts, but there's some shit that haunts me every night. Bloody knuckles, bloody fights, leaking puddles from my eyes. Lost my mind, you fucking right. It's been gone since oversight. I'm an underdog. Call me underrated. I go over and above. She a blaze rated. Heart is jaded by her love. Should I go get faded by more drugs and alcohol? I try.
Bro, I my ADHD's on full blast tonight. You know what I just thought of? And this is now going to be a carousel. Projects I need in 2026. This motherfucker. I haven't had a project. Well, what was that? He had a project. He had. What was the project? Was it last year that he had a project? Maybe I'm talking out of my ass again. I talk out of my ass a lot. Okay, yeah, it was 2024. Okay. I need another project from Dom. I need it. Because, bro, See You When I See You. Look at those fucking tracks, bro. Literally.
Kitchener to cross.
10 for 10.
One slice bread. Ain't got a time and I'll miss when I'm there. No, baby. I feel like I'm one of the greats. I feel like I'm him. She's singing like him.
Oh, I'm not even showing that. But look at, bro, went 10 for 10 on this project, by the way. 10 for 10. 10 for 10 on this project. I'm also going to say, like, this was basically just a playlist. I feel like most of these songs actually released beforehand. But that's besides the point. Are we there yet? Brother, 2022, like, we need a... I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to lie. I need a full-length project from Dom. I'm talking 16 tracks. I need him to tell a fucking story. Bro, the way Nights... Yo, honestly, if you really want to go back to 27... This project here, I'm telling you, it still lives up. It still holds up. Like, shout out to him. Like, the production's sick. Like, the story behind... Like, bro, when I first discovered Dom, and then when I first discovered Dom through Bleeding Love, and then I covered his song On and On. He then showed me love, and when he showed me love, I went through the entire discography. I pretty much became a super fan. Like, let's be real. But this project, bro, every time... My buddy used to live maybe like, I'd say like 3 blocks from my house. And I'd go over there and we'd just have a couple drinks. And then I'd walk back home. And like Nights became my like walk back home playlist. Like I would just go start with the When the Night Comes and then walk home. And by the time I'd get home, we'd probably be like at Dead Man. Bro, I know probably every lyric from this project. And I only discovered it like 5 years after it was released. But again, like, yo, I am so off track. Projects I want in 2026. I need a Don Valley project. I need a Gemini project. Another Gemini project. Listen. I'm not gonna lie, this is exactly what I wanted from the streams though. As much as I'm super ADHD right now, like I'm just like all over the place. This is also like part of the reason I started the Monday show is to be able to fuel the rest of my content for the week. Instead of having to sit down and write and like on my own, I could discover shit naturally and like come up with ideas naturally on stream, and it just feels a little bit more like, you know, we can flow off each other with ideas or whatever, you know. So you never know where you're gonna get inspiration, so why not get inspiration live in front of an audience? You know what I mean? We didn't even finish I Tried. I'm so all over the place.
To be someone I would look up to in my eyes. To be someone I would look up to when I was a boy. I made a choice to be who I was. I got lost in the noise, lost in the void. I saw my joy. I try to scream, but I'm losing my voice.
But yeah, this is what I mean by like, I need a project, because this song sounds straight off a project. I need. Listen, we're kind of going back into the politics side, and I don't mean to do that. But this track that Dom promoted, kind of as a political piece as well, is a banger. Where is it? Like, I've been listening to this snippet for time, bro. Like, since he dropped it. This snippet right here, bro.
Okay. I'm trying to
find my peace. It seems so out of reach. I'm trying to find me a reason, act reasonably. But ain't one come to mind, cause it ain't a day I don't cry. Cause the meat's supposed to inherit the earth, but the earth gonna bury the meat. Cause it didn't as one unleash. Oh my God, ain't no winner, I can't my heat right by my guys. Why the fuck am I looking for peace? It's war. If you leaving the
I need this. I need this snippet now, bro. Yesterday, bro. Dom's just, bro, like, I don't know why I'm going down a rabbit hole here, but bro, like, if we even go to like Dom's SoundCloud, bro, the SoundCloud unreleased are so nuts, bro. I don't know how I got in here, but I'm here.
Open eye, make you get your heat up.
Okay, so what hasn't been released here?
I know they ain't caught on yet. I'm from my plug in the month. Oh shit, I think I blocked the wrong ex. She give me top, yeah.
Wait, hold up. Did he ever release Rage? Oh, this one.
Watch out for these hoes, swear to God, these bitches skeezers. I just popped on that gon' make me wake up with amnesia. She just popped the molly, now little baby wanna. Baby wanna. Baby wanna. She ain't break my heart, that bitch just broke my fucking.
Like this, I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Sucker, fame fucker, bleed me dry like a goddamn vampire.
Yeah. When we first met, feel like deja vu. Now she sour like bad fruit. I know you weren't good for me. I know I wasn't good for you. I don't like your jealousy, even though I'm jealous too. Hope you're happy with him, cause I don't like your.
I don't think this one got released either.
Okay, bag loaded, I don't mean a bag, homie. Got clips like flicks, get caught like piss, don't make me snap, homie. Yeah, hear my snap, shawty. She got
This
a
one,
bad
this one, this one. I just left the joint a bunch, still don't feel like I do enough. I'm not supposed to be up in this room, it just still top me up. I'm not supposed to be shaking these hands, but they still dap me up. It's been 2 times already, I let them pass me up. Somewhere between getting counting out and counting up the bad. Somewhere between leaving it all out there or get left for dead. Somewhere between living in the moment and stuck in my head. Somewhere between getting it or just being forgotten shit. I'ma get it, yeah, I got it. Definitely psychotic, that's the kind of being iconic. They tried to box me in, but this a movie, not a comic. I got big dreams, why the fuck I care about small talking? That's why I don't belong in this room. Cause it's not like my accolades is matching what you doing. But leave it up to me, then I ain't stopping at the roof. Rooftop brunch, I cheers with kings. I that one, and then this one here. I mean, this one.
I ain't even pretending little me and greed. Ain't you see what I done? Can't compete with me. Like they playing high jump, run the circles round up, and these motherfuckers still trying to match the feet. Master feet, pass the beat, make them say, like Master P. First in the door and the last to lead, just to make sure these niggas isn't passing me.
Calm down, I don't think he ever dropped this one either.
Hey, bitch, look at my ice, man. Just like
2 on my spite. Got a 4-way last night, 2 on my tight. That's foreplay. Gotta tell the girls play nice. Y'all love a bad bitch, tell a bad bitch bite. Who let the dogs out? Who the big dog now? Who the
This is the song I discovered him from.
I'm in love with you, but you don't want me to.
You are fucking crazy. I keep bleeding, I can't feel a thing, cause I'm numb. You keep leaving, baby, why don't you just leave me alone? But you come back around, I know that you can't be with yourself. It cuts me open, you give hope and then repeat the result. I'm broken, loving you gon' make my heart so frozen.
Anyway, enough of the rabbit hole here. Bro, I'm just having fun. I just, chilling. I will be right back, and maybe I can focus after that. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you with some old school Dom. This one's actually a really good song.
And them butterflies, or the way you got me feeling that other night, the way you make summer fly. I love you, but it's too hot to summarize. The way you hold me down through the struggle, the way you take the rain out my puddle, and if I ever crumble, you cleared out all the rubble. The missing piece of my puzzle. You're there when I'm in some trouble. You're there when I'm lacking hustle. The light after every tunnel. I love you, I fucking love you, but can't explain what it does to me. It's like 1, 2, 3. I give you the word if it was up to me, but it ain't. So I'ma give you what I can with my heart on my chest, just to put it in your hands. None of this was ever in the plans. I made a wish last night, I'ma wish for it again. I wanna go back to those nights in September. I promise you that I'll always remember. You are an angel, just not one from heaven. My wishes came true, 11/11. I'm looking forward to those nights in December, the nights where I say that I love you forever. You are an angel, just not one from heaven. My wishes came true, 11/11. Genie in a bottle couldn't give me what you give me. All I had was long winter nights sipping Henny. Now I got a woman cold as ice riding with me, man. I'm light shining on me, reaching heights in the city quickly. Girl, I love how you give me support. It's like you do it for sport. You know I need a vacation. Your body is a resort, so let me make sure that you're doing alright. What you doing tonight? You know I flew in tonight. I wanna see you soon times, maybe tonight. Make love in the moonlight 2 times. Your idea, girl, you right. I could never say the word, but you might. I love the way that you listen. I love the way you do everything different. I love every second. I love all your kisses. 11/11. I bet you know what my wish is. I wanna go back to those nights in September. I promise you that I'll always remember. You are an angel, just not one from heaven. My wishes came true, 11/11. I'm looking forward to those nights in December, the nights where I say that I love you forever. You are an angel, just not one from heaven. My wishes came true, 11/11.
Alrighty. I'm still very confused by the person that just said, "What's good, little bitch?" I have no clue what happened there. But, bro, that project still feels so, it brings me so much nostalgia. Oh, I miss being carefree. Like I do. It's so fucking... Life's tough, bro. Real shit. Real shit. Life's tough. Okay. Let's get back onto stream here. Dirty Venge, we did. Where do I want to go from here? Let's listen to the Grayski 2-pack. I think Grayski's got a new project coming out February 9th. And I have not heard this little 2-pack that he released. I think it was this month. Yeah, 2006, The Prelude. Okay, so it's exactly a month ago. A month ago today, he released 2006, The Prelude. And let's give it a listen. It's a little 2-pack. Got Nasty, Love Somebody. Let's just give it a listen.
I'm trying to smash it. Water bottles crashing. And my girl too bad. Put on cameras, they can have it. Yeah, I step out, fly these bitches don't understand it. I'm up in a function, I can't even function. Put me up a shot, bitch. Put me up some brushing. I'm in Europe, I'm in London. In the club, make it jump, jump, jump. Whole club going dumb, dumb, dumb. My girl bad, want some fun, yeah. Bring that over, make it jump, 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 jump. I just wrote this pad down, I'm trying to smoke this wood. How you switch up on your mans, I ain't understood that. Pull up in it, what that is, son. Yeah, I told that boy I don't fold it on that, son. Pulling up nasty, yeah, I'm trying to smash it. Water bottles crashing, and my girl too bad. Put on cameras, they can have it. Yeah, I step out, fly these bitches don't understand it. I'm up in a function, I can't even function. Put me up a shop, bitch. Put me up some brushing. I'm in Europe, I'm in London.
Bro, there's no way I'm doom scrolling on live, bro. What the fuck am I doing here? This track's good. It's Grayski. I mean, it's gonna be good, bro. Like, very obviously, like, I wonder what Grayski's next. Like, I haven't talked to Grayski in time, bro. Yo, real shit. Hold up. When's the project releasing? The 9th. Is that actually a Monday? There's no fucking shot. There's no shot that timing's perfect. Okay, no, it's the 6th. Okay, it's a Friday. But still, I'm going to message him. I'm going to have him on stream on the... Alright. We got that in the books. See, listen, sometimes you need a stream where you're just coming up with ideas for the next streams. Ooh. Yo, this is some mystical ass production. Who produced this shit? Who produced this shit? Hold up. I need to know. I need to know now brother, who produced this shit? Grayski. This is some mystical shit, bro.
Let somebody, like young thug, I let somebody,
somebody. If you got so say hell yeah. If you need somebody say hell yeah. I'm screaming hell yeah. I'm screaming hell yeah. I wanna know, but if you love me, baby, say hell yeah. And if you really let that bitch say hell yeah. First time, ayy, I love you, ayy. I trust you, ayy. I treat your body so right, yeah. Black diamonds up on my eyes, yeah. It's fine, shawty, yeah, it's fine. And I'm just trying to stay bitch ass my whole life. Yeah, I'm just trying to group up on you and say our name. Can't wait till I get done, cause I'ma be that pussy in the morning. Love somebody, love somebody. Like young thug, I love somebody. Got somebody, got somebody. If you got so say hell yeah. If you need somebody say hell yeah. I'm screaming hell yeah. I'm screaming hell yeah. I wanna know, but if you love me, baby, say hell yeah. And if you really let that bitch say hell yeah. If you need somebody say hell yeah. I'm screaming hell yeah. I'm screaming hell yeah. I wanna know, but if you love me, baby, say hell yeah. And if you really let that bitch say hell yeah.
Gas. 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 That song's a banger. I'm actually, if that's was to come on this project coming up, oh shit. We gonna eat. We gonna eat. Damn, I'm low-key running out of shit to do. I'm surprised I've been able to carry on this live as long as I have. Gabriel LA dropped a new track called Hazmat. I have not heard a single Gabriel LA song. I'm not gonna lie. And I cannot find him on Spotify. Here, we'll go through the Instagram method. But yeah, no, like, I have not heard a single Gabriel LA song. But I know I'm pretty sure he worked with A. Walker. Because that was one of the people A. Walker said he was excited to work with. I know I've been following Gabriel LA for a while, but again, I just have not. I mean, bro's gotta fuck it. Wait, hold up. Vampire's Prom is coming back? Oh, buddy, we're all the way back. We are all the way back. You're joking. Vampire's Prom is coming back? What? Hold everything. Vampire's Prom is coming back. Interesting. Very interesting. Is it just Lofsky? I'm very interested. Anyways, back to Gabriel LA. We're gonna listen to his track Hazmat. I don't know. I don't know what to expect, to be very honest, and I'm going to be very honest because I don't know much about him. Like, he's got 28 monthly listeners. So I'm very intrigued. Is he just like the most underrated artist ever? Or is he still trying to find his sound? Is the way I'll put it.
Pull up in a brand new truck. Smoking on exotics got me stuck. In a spaceship I'm taking off. I just bought a pill and I ain't dosing off. It's a fast day, baby, that hazmat. Smoking gas back, I don't need a hazmat.
This is interesting to me. because he seems to have the production side of things like under wraps. Like he's got he's got the production side of things under wraps, the engineering side of things under wraps. But I feel like his flow's just lackadaisical. Like, like if he was just doing more like flow wise, I think this would be a fucking banger ass track. That's crazy. Like production wise, everything like he's got like it's just I don't know. Maybe that's just that song. Like what's his like Never Lose After, like with A Walker. Okay, let's listen to this. And Skywater, I will talk about that. Yeah, if you're not connected without this, yeah, I feel that. I really do. But it is. I feel like it is getting better, low key. Like I feel like I've been like a part of the scene since like 2022. So I've started. It's getting to the point where I've seen some shit, right? But I feel like recently there's been this like second wave. That's I think super positive. Like I think so I'm gonna be like, listen, if you want me to be flat out honest, it was like the underground was like First Class Fest. There was like the Diesel Collective, which is now kind of Vanity, but you know what I mean. Like there was that, and then on the other side it was DMTV, and then on the other side it was Vampires Prom, and then on the other side of that it was Quoted, and then on the other side of that it was Fuck the Numbers. But I feel like for the most part, the ones that have like prospered are the ones that have kind of started to come together. Like I feel like I know for a fact there was a wall between DMTV and a lot of the other kind of cliques, and I know those walls are starting to be torn down. I know that for a fact. I can't say like fully what's going on here, and I also don't know fully what's going on there, but I can tell you that there is a sort of mending of the bridges that I don't know if it's happened quite yet, or if it... I'm pretty sure it's in the works, though. But everyone else kind of gets along. Like, Fuck the Numbers and Vanity and everyone else kind of gets along. It's really now, it's like, there's really only two sides. Well, I would still say there's three sides. There's, like, a more mainstream, like, music element, which is kind of like DMTV. Feels like a popularity contest. I mean, I guess it depends on where you're looking, right? It depends on who you're talking about. But I think when it comes to opportunities, it will always be a numbers game, unfortunately, because they are trying to even just break even, right? So if I don't know what your perspective is, but like from an artist perspective, you will always have to prove yourself to then make it onto a lineup. But they will always show love in other ways. You know what I mean? like First Class, like I know for a fact, like let's say Drex, for example, Why Chin Drex has wanted to be on First Class forever. I'm not saying anything that I don't think he has not portrayed online. I literally remember Drex from the First Class Fest. I didn't meet him there, but I remember seeing him there. And it's literally I guess, yeah, in like Drex's case, it is purely connections based. It has actually like, and I'm starting to like, cause like, I don't know what Drex's relationship is with like. Maybe Drex is a bad example because, like, I don't know what his relationship is with any of these type festivals or organizations. Like, I've seen him perform at. Okay, he opened for Swappa. He opened for the Holiday, and he performed at Devontrey's birthday. Those are the 3 times I think I've seen him live. None of those really connect to an organization. So I guess with your point of if you're not connected within the scene, you're kind of screwed. That is a fair point. What do you think of Banity and the people within it? I don't know, like, Banity is... It's something fresh still. I think it's still very fresh, and I don't know what the inner goings are with it. I know they have, like, multiple writers and, like, multiple people working on it. I just don't know, like... I know Jay's a part of it. Like, $sign Jay, I know he's a part of it. I know Shaq's obviously a part of it. He kind of, like, runs the thing. But other than that, I'm not very, like... tapped in with it, but I think what they're doing is good. Like, the more pages we have, like Banity and like Fuck the Numbers and even Elevate at that point, like the more pages we have covering the scene, it's a positive thing anyways. Getting noticed by those pages though, it is kind of like it's just a networking thing, right? You just gotta shoot the right, like, DMs isn't gonna work. You gotta be, like, Banity is good in the sense that they host events. Like, just show up and try and network. That's really all it is. And Banity is like, it's one of the, like, Banity and Fuck the Numbers, I feel like, are actually even Diva TV, they do events too, but like Banity and Fuck the Numbers run regular events where it's easily accessible to get to those people. And once you get to those people, it's just a matter of making good music, I think. Like, I'm pretty, like, low key when it comes to like pages in the Toronto Underground, I'm like maybe the least accessible because like I'm just not outside like that. So like if I don't come across your music and I don't like your music or like whatever, I probably won't cover you. It's just one of those things, right? Cuz and listen, that's something that will change eventually, but like right now, like I'm not outside. Like the thing with networking with them, you can rarely speak to the guys within the group, I feel. That's the cliquey popularity contest I'm talking about. I mean, that's fair. Okay. This will segue into something we can watch and talk about. Max and Shane went on the GTV network. They went on the Mandem show, which, by the way, Mandem show, low key, they've got, like, they did the DMTV interview. That's how I got all my information for the Shaq Diesel video I did back in 2022. But yeah, as you were saying, like, I guess if you're alone, it could be kind of tough. But I would start with just making like, if you're really trying to network with people they know first, and then try and network with them. You know what I mean? Because the music industry is a spider web. Like, once you know one person, you meet two other people, and then they introduce you to two other people, and they introduce you to two other people, and then you're like a widespread. Like, for me, example, like, I made one video about Dot Valley. That's how I met, or that's how One Track followed me. That's how I met Devontree. From there, I discovered Trill Najee. My first show was a Wave Sun show. And then that's what gave me the courage to go to shows. I went to Devantree's show, and that's how I met 44 Romance. That's how I met Quincy Isaiah. That's how I discovered Quasi. And then from there, I went to the first Class Fest, and that's how I discovered, like, Kato's Eye. That's how I discovered, like, all these people, right? And then from there, I literally took a trip to Montreal and went, and that's when I first got, like, follows from Leo Strang and Lottery Jake from the First Class guys, right? Like, it's kind of a timing thing. You just got to be there enough times and you'll get there. You know, like, with enough time and enough meeting people they know, you'll then meet the people you want to meet.
Like
but let's get into this. How do you deal with egos within the scene? Honestly, again, it's one of those things where if you know people they know, they kind of drop the ego. Like, and this is not to dismiss Gabe Rector in any way. I find, like, I don't, like, the only time I got to meet Gabe Rector was when I interviewed him and Amir, Hot Dog Man. And that's the first time we met. And by then he had done the pit crew shit and whatever, but before that, I didn't talk to him. Mostly because I did feel kind of intimidated by, I felt like he was, you know, a little bit unapproachable. But again, if you know enough people, you'll meet more people. That's really all it is. If you get in the right circles, and getting in those circles doesn't necessarily mean, like, it's not that hard. It really isn't. Just talk to people like you're a normal human being, right? Don't come on some trying to get something out of them. Don't come on some ego. Like, if you just act like a normal person, be like, hey, I know who you are. What's up? How you been? What are you working on? I mean, to deal with ego, you just feed their ego in a little bit, right? It doesn't have to be necessarily fake. You just have to tell them you know about what they're doing, and then go from there. But yeah, I'm gonna watch this DMTV interview. It's a little long, so I'm gonna kind of skip through it. But we're gonna listen to a little bit of what Max and Shane have to say. Let's yeah.
Is that Drake guy?
Yeah.
I interviewed him a long time ago. Like it was so long ago. He was at the he was doing a show down here.
Yeah.
And he was at the there's a fucking hotel in Whitby, I think, and he was staying there. And me and my boy went to interview him in the lobby. And I'm talking about like more than like fucking 20 years ago.
Damn.
Like 20.
You might have to run it back.
2020 or something.
Shout out to Mr. Vegas for sure.
Yeah, you met Mr. Vegas? Obviously.
Yeah.
I mean,
probably in the club.
doing what you do. Oh, you probably.
I think he owns a spot and he owns a club somewhere. I think at this point.
That's dope.
Okay, I don't really give a fuck about
Hopefully
Mr.
in Vegas.
Vegas.
She this year.
Minute of Music is free, by the way.
So
Okay, so let's go back here.
How tough it is. I feel like there's a little bit of a recession going on.
TV team, and I'm not gonna introduce them. Y'all introduce yourself.
well, shit.
My name's Shane. That's Max.
I mean, I'm a director.
I'm just.
He's just the guy.
He's just the guy.
The geyser.
The geyser.
The guy that runs the scene.
Man of many trades. Man of many trades.
That's what's up. Thanks you guys for coming, spending your time with me. You know what I'm saying? Spending your hour with the homie.
Vegas.
How's your guys' mental health, by the way? You know what I'm saying? Before we start into anything, how you guys okay? How you guys feeling? How has your week been? How has your day been? How's your month been?
Okay, I'm gonna take a break real quick right now because we're in for a long one. I like this question though. Shout out the Mandem Show.
She could pop that shit, I still ain't let that hoe. Yeah, that nigga ain't got motion, he be moving slow. I just made it with my twin, I said we pick and roll. I said you can never play me, ain't no tricky hoe. Said don't get tricky hoe. I fuck with real ass hoes. I fuck the baddest bitches. I bag the baddest hoes. I tag outside my clothes. Little nigga, we not close. Say you best play your role. Not close if we not bros. Yeah, this hoe said I'm pretentious. Bitch, just brand new coupe ain't rented. I ain't sent to still get presents. Fuck these hoes, ain't got intentions. I see real clear through these lenses. Everything I said, I meant it. I'm just talking, I'm just venting. I might take this hoe to Venice. Can't let them check this. Bitch, go back and forth like tennis chain. Leave these niggas jealous, I said in them out like Dennis, I said real shit, I ain't telling, yeah, big bag, I'ma spend it. Real shit, I ain't telling, all in my mentions. She can get them digits, all the shit, I did it. How you say gon' flip it up? She could pop that shit, I still ain't love that hoe. Yeah, that nigga ain't got motion, he be moving slow. I just made it with my twin, I said we pick and roll. I said you can never play me, ain't no tricky hoe. Said don't get tricky hoe. I fuck with real ass hoes. I fuck the baddest bitches. I bag the baddest hoes. I tag outside my clothes. Little nigga, we not close. Say you best play your role. Not close if we not bros.
Yo, also, Skywater, I want to say shout out to you. You just gave me an idea for a kind of piece I'm going to write. Because I feel like there is a lot of artists going through what you're saying. So, real shit. But, okay. We're going to listen to this interview with Max and Shane of DMTV. I'm going to restart it. And that way, it's easier to cut for me.
TV team, and I'm not gonna introduce them. Y'all introduce yourself.
Well, shit.
My name's Shane. That's Max.
I mean, I'm a director.
I'm just.
He's just the guy.
He's just the
geyser.
guy.
The geyser.
The geyser.
The guy that runs the scene.
Man of many trades. Man of many trades.
That's what's up. Thanks you guys for coming, spending your time with me. You know what I'm saying? Spending your hour with the homie.
Vegas.
how's your guys' mental health, by the way? You know what I'm saying? Before we start into anything, are you guys okay? How you guys feeling? How has your week been? How has your day been? How's your month been?
I appreciate that, brother. Winter can be tough. This year it's been a lot better, you know. Just taking care of yourself, getting sun, eating, sleeping when you can. Prioritizing active recovery rather than just having a day to sleep really has paid off. Drink your water and shit. My lips might be dry, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good.
Yeah, my year started kind of sideways, but I was able to recover pretty quick. For the most part, on a mental health side, a lot of shit going on, but at the same time, these are the times I've been praying for. So even though it's a lot of work, a lot of things are happening, I can't say that those are not things that I wished for. So I would say my mental health is definitely like very high, very good, but the workload is definitely increasing, and we're trying to find ways to like streamline everything,
Stress,
streamline it all.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
How about you?
I feel. Me. Oh, thank you. Shit.
That's an important question. We get it,
I guess in the new year, the focus is just making sure we talk to more people, making sure we talk to people from different varieties and do different things in different careers and different types of people in different walks of life. So just banging out the scheduling now and just looking at that and looking at the future. It's like, wow, we're going to have so many people this year that we talk to, especially in the beginning run, because in the beginning is when you go so hard until everything kind of slows down and fizzles down. But mentally, I'm okay. 100% it's a blessing. Mentally, I'm okay. I just want to keep up the workload with the GTV network, and of course over here at Radio Forward. It's a balance. So, and then there's people that are coming out of retirement, people that are starting to do music again. So that also request is there, and it's like, how am I finding the time to accommodate everybody? So.
Stress is.
Well, that's where the streamline part comes in. You got to find a way to streamline all this shit.
Exactly.
A lot of opportunities always come, but it's like you got to pick and choose what matters, what you can execute on, and finding a way to make that consistent.
We met the artist from the last interview, I assume, in the lobby. So clearly you're in motion and things are, pretty streamlined.
Yeah, no, Lord Fury is actually a host on the GTV network. He has his own show. The Lord Fury Said Social.
It was just dripped out.
Very controversial, a guy.
Really?
He talks about a lot of things, knowledgeable in a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, my headphone's about to die.
And he interviews his friends. He does like music, and he also throws events. I think he threw, what's his name? CL Smooth at Phoenix just recently.
Okay, so let's see here. What do I... I'm tempted to just watch this on my own after. I mean, I put in 2 hours of work. I think I have enough clips. I think I'm going to call it there for the stream. Listen. I'm going to leave y'all with this, and this is my excuse. Listen, some things are more important. We covered some important shit on this stream. And I'm going to leave y'all with this question, because I feel like I didn't do my best this stream. Granted, there was one thing that overshadowed the entire stream, and that's what mattered, and I gave my all into that one, and the rest kind of flowed. But on this one, I will end y'all with this, okay? How many Picasso paintings can you guys name? Maybe one if you really know art. 1, 2, maybe 3. Picasso made hundreds, if not thousands, of paintings. Just drop your shit, bro. Just drop some shit. Put some shit out there. 0, exactly. Put some shit out there. And that's what I'm going to leave y'all with. Thank you guys. Thank you, Skywater, especially, for coming out and staying throughout the entire stream. That's the love I need. I appreciate. I will see you guys next week. There will be more content out on my Instagram at Gabs_YT. And hopefully I will actually get 2 short form clips of the streams this week. Hopefully. I'm going to try and find a way. But other than that, I'm going to leave y'all with, let's see here. Fuck it. Let's get some classic Casper in here. I will see you guys next week.
She got a dope boy or rapper. Or rapper. Or rapper. Okay.